I ask myself this question a lot. The older I get, the more I just question everything, more so out of sheer curiosity, challenging everything I know. But the older I get, the more I'm caught asking myself, what am I passionate about? What do I love to do? It's ironic that I ask myself this question, given that I've been working a 9 to 5 since I was 19 or so, and I've done a number of jobs over the years, but I still end up asking myself, what am I passionate about? Because a lot of the work I've done over the years, whilst they're good, in fact, a lot of them are great, but they're more so products of me working for my money, not primarily because I was passionate about it. I'm at a place where I no longer want to apply to jobs or even subconsciously seek some form of corporate validation. Heck, even social validation. I mean, there are levels to it, but ironically, making this video is in itself a form of that, but that's by the way. Passion, Pain, and Demon Slain. It's an album that did a lot for me early on in my late teens. A very interesting and complex period of time where I was going through a lot of adjustments, both physical and mental. I had just moved to Nigeria not too long ago and was dealing with a lot of identity crisis. And I was missing what I considered to be home at that time, that being Dubai. I missed the comfort of knowing there was always electricity, super good Wi-Fi and all that. But now, being in Nigeria and living a life that's a significant step down from what I was previously used to, safe to say, I was shocked. Quite literally, it felt like I was living in a haze for a while, not just because of the new environment, but the new reality. It made me question a lot of the things I'd ever believed, because at that point, I was just searching for answers. I missed my friends back home. I wanted to be on calls with them as often as possible, but the conditions of the country and of my living at the time made even texting for like 30 minutes seem like an Olympic sport. This shit drove me crazy, and it got to the point where I was even then stuck at home, not because I couldn't go anywhere, but because the reality I was beginning to get exposed to quite literally disturbed me. My only way to deal with this new reality was to lock myself up. I was roughly about 16 or 17 at the time, and I vividly remember alone in the house, just blasting Passion, Pain, and Demon Slain, Blonde, and some other albums. I'd often have these few albums on repeat, but I'd sit there with those songs playing, the power's out, I got headphones on. At the time, I didn't know how to draw without looking at something. But while listening to these albums, by the end of them, I'd probably have sketched some abstract piece, quite literally messy humanoids and shapes that I could conjure at the time. One thing that stood out to me from this memory is that whenever it got dark out there, I always try to find a light within to guide me. And that guidance is something I try to closely follow to this day, because it has helped me understand better what I was passionate about, and it filled me with purpose. In a fairly unorthodox manner, I stumbled on the fact that what deeply drives and moves me isn't just a single thing that I can put a pin on and say, oh, I just love this one thing. This diverse interest has led me to deal with major identity crises over the years. But before I digress into that, put simply, I'm passionate about creating. I love the creativity in creation. And okay, now, I know I might sound like I just took some fun time cookies or something, but hear me out. When I listen to music, just like any other music lover, I enjoy dissecting the instruments, the vocals, and everything in between. But I notice I have a nature of taking it a step bit further. I start to have a burning desire to want to give it a go for myself. And trust me, I've tried it, and we're not about to go into that right now. Anyway, my point in mentioning this is not to say that I just see something and I want to recreate it just for the hell of it. But I notice that when I resonate with a medium of expression or even production, I'm drawn to the intricacies and details of it. I'm passionate about deconstructing not just physical crafts and tangible materials, but also ideas. Being able to absorb an idea, deconstruct and reconstruct it into your own fashion in your own liking. Creativity to me has not always been about just being able to draw, sing, or rap, but to me, I acknowledge the creativity that plays a major role in mundane, everyday tasks. The creativity and ingenuity that comes with the design of a street light, a poster, a stamp, traditional patterns. I could go on and on because I realize my passion allows me to live life on a fuller spectrum where I get to experience a lot. Yes, I'm definitely also going to fail a lot, but that's only part of the learning process. Your passion doesn't have to be static. Just like us humans, we're not static. Don't let the tags and cliques of our society constrain you to a singular interest or niche. If you like a mix of things, express yourself in a mix of ways. Adapt to your own circumstances and leverage it to create the reality you desire. You're capable of so much more than you realize. And the best place to find the answers you're looking for is within. To wrap things up, we can be passionate about a single thing, and over time, it might extend into some others. Don't stop. Find ways to fulfill your heart desires, because how much longer are you going to keep living a life where you only look forward to weekends, and before you know it, you're dreading the new week? Follow your passions, no matter how big or small, it matters. Thank you for watching this video. Here's my little take on passion, what I think about passion and what I'm passionate about, and also how I channel my passion. So I hope you learned something, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.